I absolutely love my job because we're helping people. If we're not helping people, then we shouldn't even be here. People come here because terrible things have happened and they don't know what to do. We provide crisis intervention. We have a drop-in center so people can come by without an appointment. We provide counseling. We also provide individual, family, and group therapy to people that really need to see someone on a regular basis. We provide advocacy, referring people to, if we can't help them, referring them elsewhere so that they can get the help they need. Either victims come right after something happened, so they're either in shock or they have passed a few days. They're in the midst of, maybe if it's a homicide, funeral, and all kinds of, insurance and all kinds of things. Or they're in a state of shock so that they think they're fine. Because with post-traumatic stress disorder, which is something that happens to everyone, it takes a while for it to really sink in. So even though they may have had just the most horrible thing happen, and some of the worst things are when you lose someone to a violent crime, when that happens, it's so unbelievable that it almost goes into a denial state where this couldn't have happened. Probably in the last few years, one of the cases that I keep remembering is a phone call that I received from Florida. We have a website and people find us on the website. And a woman that was eight and a half months pregnant came walking out of a grocery store, and somebody drove by. It was a drive-by shooting, and he shot her through the stomach and it went into the baby. And the baby's arm had a bullet in it. So they took the baby survived, and the mom survived, but she was in the hospital for about a month. But there were so many questions that they had, and I answered those questions and gave them suggestions, and when I was through, this was the mother, and the mother said, "We have talked to people all over the United States, and you are the first person who really gave us the answers we need." That made it, first of all, just what happened, and second of all, the fact that there aren't other Vivas around the country that could help them. And why not Florida? Why did they have to call California? So, and that's just one that's very unique. It's not one you share with too many people because it's so unique, but the fact that a baby hadn't even been born yet was injured. I think one of the biggest things is getting the word out about it, who we are. Because you can go to, say, UC Davis. They have their trauma center, and you can tell them, and you can meet with people and give them out brochures, and then those people get transferred or they retire, and then there's new staff, and so we have to get the word out again. So we're always doing outreach, trying to get the word out to let people know who we are and where we are. Well, I'd like people to know that how long we've been in existence, which is 32 years, and that we help victims of all violent crime, not just domestic violence, or not just child abuse, but all violent crime.